Hey guys, it's Jessica Griffith. I've been selling real estate for the past 12 years, and yesterday I posted a video and I got some really negative comments on it about the video because I was taping while driving. I didn't post it until after I had been parked and I could actually type out what I wanted to say with my post, but maybe it doesn't appear that way because the video was of me while I was driving. And so I just wanted to take a minute. It took me a day to figure out how to respond to this in a way that would be helpful and coming from a place of understanding and empathy and not just feeling attacked, because initially that's how I did feel. And so what I want to say about taking videos while driving, at least for me, and I don't know if this works for everybody, but actually, when I get out of my office, that's typically when I'm going to post a video. And I sit in my car, I turn it on, turn on the AC because it's been warm, and then I get my headphones out and I plug it into my ear. Most of the time I try to hide it behind my hair and in my shirt, so it takes a few minutes to get that done, and then hope that I'm wearing something where I can hide it. And then after I've played around with that, I plug it into my phone so that you can have better audio, because when I'm connected to my Bluetooth, you can't hear me. So then I have this little mount on my car, and it doesn't go anywhere, right? It shakes a little bit, but it's a pretty good mount. Thank you, Best Buy, by the way. So once I'm done with my headset, I've got it tucked away. I have my phone attached to my mount. If there's anything else I need to do before I start driving, like get in my purse, put my chapstick on, that's what I do. And then when I'm ready to go, I put my seatbelt on and I press this little button on my phone. And sometimes I wait until I'm at a red light, or maybe I might be driving when I press the button on my phone, because we have radios, right? So we can press the button on our radio, we can turn up the volume. And when I'm talking to my camera, my eyes aren't solely attached to the camera. Sometimes my eyes are on the road, they're on the side mirrors, on the rear view mirror. But really, it's no different talking to a camera than it would be if I were talking to a passenger. But the difference is that if I'm talking to a passenger, I truly do have my eyes averted away from the road. And when I'm talking into my phone, my eyes are up front. So I'm seeing a lot more out of my peripherals than if I were sitting there talking to a passenger in my car. And we could name a million distractions that we have when we're driving. People with pets in their vehicle, putting on makeup, eating, screaming and yelling at their kids, which I'm definitely guilty of when my kids were younger. So we could pick on a lot of things that people do, and picking on my videos while I'm driving happens to be one of them. So I wanted to put this video out there as a courtesy to show people that there's a reason why California has a hands-free law. So if I have a device that allows me to use my phone while keeping my hands free to do my driving, then I'm not only compliant with the law, but as per the state of California, I must be using safety measures when driving, because otherwise they'd probably outlaw passengers in a vehicle, because that's a distraction. They'd probably outlaw the use of cell phones altogether and come up with some type of device in your car that doesn't allow calls to be coming in or the phone to be used. So the other thing I wonder is, for those people that did make these really nasty negative comments on my social media, have those people ever picked up their cell phone in their hand while they're driving, whether it's at a red light, whether it is just to glance at a text that was coming in, or a photo, or go through emails or text messages? Because if I'm going to call somebody out or I'm going to throw somebody under the bus, one of the things I do first is I check within myself. Am I guilty of that? Have I done that in the past? Am I making poor assumptions about the party that I'm getting ready to address? And then, is this really something that I need to put on their feed in front of everybody to see? Or if I'm genuinely concerned and actually want to find solution rather than just trying to make somebody look bad or trying to shame them by making these comments. Maybe that's something that I could message them privately about, which I have done. But for people to just throw that out there in my video, thank you, first of all, because bad publicity is still publicity. So if that's what you're attempting to do, mission accomplished, but you're helping me. You're spreading my videos. And I'm hoping that by seeing this video, maybe you'll take into consideration that shooting video while driving isn't necessarily dangerous so long as there are safety precautions taken. And I hope that if you are shooting video while you're driving, that you are using the proper safety mechanisms that keep you not only compliant with the law, but keep other passengers on the road safe, because I do believe in that. And thanks to this fantastic phone mount, I haven't gotten a cell phone ticket. I don't use my phone while driving unless it's on the mount and I'm using one finger, which is no different than using a radio. So enough on my soapbox. I hope this video helped some of you, and let's hope that this also raises awareness about, being safe while we're driving. So you guys have a great day. Oh, and a fantastic weekend, because it is Friday.